Stephen Curry is the first player in NBA history to ever put 4,003 points. It's time for us to say, yes, he is a top 10 NBA players of all time. Greatest shooter of all time, he holds several records for three-pointers made in a season and career. And his quick release and deep range make him a difficult player to defend. But who more is in this top 10 NBA players of all time? Well, that's what you're going to know in this video. Michael Jordan. Most famous player ever, the player who popularized basketball around the world. Even if he had a lot of help, because he played alongside another great talent, Scottie Pippen, and was coached by the genius Phil Jackson. But he led the Chicago Bulls to 6 championships, and he was named the NBA's most valuable player 5 times. LeBron James. GOAT of longevity, he has fulfilled all expectations and has nothing left to prove. He has been named NBA MVP 4 times, has given a championship to all the teams he has played for, which is 3 different teams. And last but not least, the records he set in the game are difficult and even almost impossible to achieve, like the one of 50,000 points recently. Speaking of longevity, next we have Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, the man who LeBron James surpassed a number of points in NBA seasons. Kareem put up a whopping 38,387 points in 20 seasons. He dominated the sport for 2 decades and perfected the sky hook, his trademark. One of the most gorgeous shots the game has ever seen. He has won the most NBA MVP awards with 6. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar's prime was longer than most NBA players' careers. Let's continue with his teammate, Magic Johnson. Johnson takes 5 championships during his 13 years with the Lakers, earned 3 MVP awards, earned NBA Finals MVP 3 times too. One of the tallest and greatest point guards of all time, known for his extraordinary basketball IQ, passing abilities, and leadership. Not only did he excel at his natural position, but Johnson also played all 5 positions on the court. He played center in place of the injured Abdul-Jabbar in the title-clinching Game 6 of the 1980 NBA Finals as a 20-year-old rookie, showcasing his unique ability to adapt and dominate wherever needed. Lakers is the realm of NBA legends. Next, we have 2 other teammates, Kobe and Shaq. Let's take Kobe first, peace be upon him and his daughter. Kobe was known for his winner mentality, the Mamba mentality, one of the most iconic and celebrated basketball stars in NBA history. 5-time NBA champion, Bryant's scoring ability, footwork, and relentless drive made him one of the top NBA players to ever play the game. Even Shaq said that he is the greatest Laker ever. Shaq on his side, the most dominant centers in NBA history, led his teams to 4 NBA championships, including 3 consecutive titles with the Los Angeles Lakers. From 2000 to 2002, earning Finals MVP honors each time. His overpowering presence in the paint made him unstoppable, both offensively and defensively. He had a knack for making big plays in big moments. Tim Duncan, one of the best power forwards of all time. He led the San Antonio Spurs to 5 NBA championships during his career, earning Finals MVP honors 3 times, dominating for nearly 2 decades on both ends of the floor with simplicity, such as his mid-range bank shot and perfect position defense. Wilt Chamberlain. An awesome offensive force the game has ever seen. He led the NBA in scoring 7 years in a row. He was the league's top rebounder in 11 of his 14 seasons. Last but not least, he was not a selfish player. The 4-time NBA MVP as a center was leading the NBA in assists in 1,967-68. It's like a point guard leading the league in rebounds. Larry Bird, one of the best passers in league history. At times, Bird seemed to have eyes in the back of his head, and he could thread the needle to find a teammate streaking to the basket as skillfully as he could drain a three-pointer. Bird and Magic Johnson revitalized the Celtics-Lakers rivalry. Bird led Boston to 5 NBA Finals and 3 championships. He was the league MVP in 3 consecutive seasons, 1984 to 86. Something only Wilt Chamberlain and Bill Russell had accomplished. I know that some of you were probably waiting for the name of Kevin Durant, but no. He's not in the top 10 NBA players of all time for me. Why? Well, after winning 2 championships with a super team, when KD left the Warriors in 2019, had to prove that he can build his own dynasty on his own terms. But ever since then, it's been nothing but a disaster. Nets, nothing. Suns, nothing. In 20 or 30 years, people will forget if he was in the Suns or the Nets. He is a great scorer, but when it's time to prove everyone is wrong about him, he always have an excuse. Injuries, teammates, coaches,